about that at the moment. He's thinking about the World Cup, and you know, you can see in his face, you can see the adrenaline pumping, you can see his face how flushed he is. I mean, that's adrenaline pumping.
And what would it be like if you have to go for the ball in a sudden death shootout to get yourself in the World Cup final?
Well, it ain't before 9 o'clock, so I'll do it the clean way. Yeah, I mean, it is. You'll be shivering with excitement. The job to keep the hand still, because you know you've got to win that bullseye if it does go to the sudden death.
Commentary team, John Gwynn and Sid Waddell.
Well, here we go. If you're still watching Aussie, I'm sure you are now. Your cricket lads getting a bit battering. But here is a great chance for the team who, in my money, were the favourites for this one in terms of checkouts, averages, whatever.
140.
Calm attitude. The Aussies onto the slight favourites here. It's first to get 6 legs. The Welsh do
28
have to get a win.
Yes, Nicholson already putting himself under just a little bit of duress. Only kicking off with 28. You always feel as though you're letting somebody else down, obviously, as well as yourself, and that does make you feel twice as bad.
Tells me, practicing with a very good young man, practicing with Aaron Monk, son of a proud father, who will be in the World Under-21 Championship. Play Michael Van Gerwen before the World Final at the Ali Pali. Just 58. Gets better as a venue and a collection of darting talent. Crowd hushed. Me and John Gwynn in our early breathing exercises.
100.
Yes, you say Whitlock and Nicholson marginal favourites. I think on the evidence of not just the tournament as a whole, but certainly today, this man has been, as we all have seen and witnessed, at times quite startlingly outstanding.
100.
I can't remember
Wales
a player in all the
120.
years that I've been commentating, I'm sure you're the same, Sid. Within half an hour, we could have a big finish here. He wants double 10, Webster. Oh, 100. So close to an excellent finish.
Australia require 80.
Just bring him in, John. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. For the first blood, shouldn't have this chance. It'll boost the Aussies. Half an inch away. The flight's not the bother, but it's not a lie. Red bit.
70.
Well, so close. The other side of the wire. So an opportunity here for Barry Bates to steal. One there against the throw. That means a lot to Barry Bates. He's not quite as animated, the man from North Wales, but let me tell you, it means just the same to him as well.
Yeah, doesn't show much emotion,
57.
but there was the ex-plumber had a little nostril rattle there. Of, come on, I think it's called oil, John. HWYL means spirit or brio in Napoli.
I agree. And I was going to say, Sid, I can't remember all the years I've been commentating, seeing one player within half an hour taking out 170, 167 and 164. We've 60. Seen some spectacular things over the years. I can't remember that being done.
Absolutely.
By the same player.
And given that phenomenal outshots,
140.
By Whitlock sets up the world champ great because he's back on that form. Of course, England sent to him back in the wheel, and Phil Taylor from this early doors by the Spanish. Oh, he's on fire!
140.
He's in the form that got him to the World Final 12 months ago! Beautiful last dot by the 08 Lakeside World Champion.
Yes, it was when, of course, he beat Whitlock. That was not a million years ago, but in terms of their respective progress
54
charts, I would suggest it was a long time ago. Whitlock has really come on a ton since then, and Webster, I'm sure, is on the upward curve, but it's a rather less steep curve.
A bit of a hitty-missy visit that time. He's got to get 2 trebles now. Can't see Webster missing a 2-darter here. 60. So here we go. The ideal start for the Dragon Boys. 2/16. It's got to feather this, got to be delicate this, got to be exact.
Game
Was it ever, Johnny?
Well,
Perfect
it was
start.
dead right, Sid, dead right. 2-0 up now, and it's
Game on.
not time yet to start thinking about Welsh victory, but it's time to
96.
start thinking about time the Aussies 1-1. Now, the beauty is, of course, if indeed they see it that way, I'm sure they don't, is that by losing the leg, they do have the throw next leg. So they've always got the advantage in trying to rectify matters. All credit to the Welsh in winning both those legs against the throw then.
In the earlier sets of matches over 2 days, he had the edge on Whitlock, but Whitlock to this final day has brought his A+ game. But if this little Welsh lad gets going on that 60, he's as good as Evans or Reese ever were. Whitlock, 6'3", plus a better hairbush.
171.
And I mean magic!
Well, they call him the Wizard from Oz, the Wizard of Oz, and certainly magic there. He's produced so much of it today. And it's, apart from wonderful to watch, it's great entertainment. You've got to admire the bloke as a pro sportsman.
The Welsh get the win. 6 coming in.
82.
The Welsh get the win. We'll have a sudden death leg.
Wales require 170.
They're looking good for getting it. To say he's been patchy on the red bit. He needs plenty of stuff up there. Good choices now.
134.
Wizard shot.
Australia required 12.
Yeah, he's got a game together there, Bates, as Whitlock looks at the double 6, which was left by Nicholson. And there you have it. They're on the scoreboard now. But Wales throwing first. They have that break to their advantage.
Some class on that hockey. Some class.
66.
From North Wales, former world champion. From North Hornsby originally. Living in Isle of Wight now. The Aussie here, former Oceanic champion. Second in the World Championship with blistering darts the Ali Pali a year ago. The man who got to the final of 06 UK Open
60.
Against Barney blitzed the field of 180 odd lads. And the Geordie Aussie with the attitude of a punk band from Biker.
100.
Yes, well put, Sid. Great lover of Victoria and all things Victorian, Nicholson. And
139.
good 139.
Good for the Welsh though, that a captain is matching the poise and talent of this man.
123.
Yes, might just have squeezed into the right, but it was nudged into treble 1, wasn't it? That's good done. He's tightened up his game here. I thought he was excellent earlier in his individuals against Whitlock, less so against Nicholson.
In his last game last night, he really got going on the 60s. He had 4 180s. If that comes,
100.
well, it's the best of 11 first
Wales
to 6.
require
But
96.
we've got to see, as we say on our screen, Wales get the 2 points, then it's a sudden death leg. Half an inch dip. Got to go eastward.
78.
Well, unconvincing that, Sid. I think this will be more convincing
81.
now. From Whitlock, he'll be looking at least one dart, even if it's the bull.
More rhythmic than the Welshman. Once the bull, he's hitting this once before.
56.
Quarter of an inch too high. The beard
Wales
to be
require
feared
18.
as he's now in North Sydney. Battling our Barry as he's known in the valley.
Please, the very best of order while the players are throwing. 5th leg, Australia to throw first.
Well, all things Welsh. As far as Barry Bates is concerned, our best. And a double 8 is no different to anything else when it's from the Welshman.
Well, at a minute,
40.
former world champion is blobbing. Was he was the Rock yesterday. Ooh, it's darts form, John.
Yes.
Sometimes have the lifespan of the Manitoba Midgie. You
58.
never know what to expect.
First to 6, the Welsh halfway there. But no, they can't afford
24.
like that, darts like that, to let the Aussies in.
Just a lad then to clatter in a max. A quarter of an inch the other way and take the...
99.
Well, gotta get to red bits now. It's a good lie. Could go lateral.
100.
Went lateral, but not enough power.
Well, there's been no power in this tournament since the exit of England in the first round, sent by those brilliant Spanish lads.
140.
Twitterers will be saying we love Taylor. We love them all. Win or lose. Oh, brilliant last night. That's the form we was in last night.
Australia require 104.
Wow. No shot for the Welsh. Treble 16 he wants. Just misses the target.
56.
But a safe 56 leaves 48. Nicholson will be coming forward to try and move within one leg of the Welshman.
57.
Looking for the
Australia require 48.
odds. And former world champ missed the last treble to peg back the Aussie Geordie. The Geordie Roo needs a dipper. That was a slag dart. But that
Game
was
the 5th leg to Australia. 6th leg, Wales to Rofest.
Yes, that was
Game
clinical there from Nicholson. The last dart. Often that last dart goes in just when their opponents are hoping
100.
and wishing perhaps that they'll get another go, but no.
He's the skipper. He would be the whip in Parliament. I'll smack you with my pigtail pole if you don't match that! Brilliant! Picking away left on the last match when he had 6 180s, 107 average.
59.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? And 100 plus average in the match which followed. He really has been the Simon Whitlock we know today. Really has been at his best, and of course he may well have quite a number of darts to throw yet.
60.
But one never quite knows where this game's going to go. If the Welsh win it, we're going to have sudden death. Sudden death play of 2 points for the pairs. That's why.
58.
John and me doing a bit of tonsillectomy for just that eventuality. Here we go then. Half an inch away, needs to readjust, going the wrong way, needs treble here.
57.
Wow, the Welsh can really step in now. Welsh, turn or turn 40, just finding the red bit. Still alive there, still alive, the right.
100.
Only 100, needed 140.
Yes, and it means that they're only 20 ahead. He knew how important that last start was if he could have got the treble. This is such an important leg. If the Aussies manage to win it, that's a great dart. But
85.
over-pitched that one.
The Dutch team, Koos Stompy and Ruben Barneveld. Wait, they're in the final already. Start just after 7 o'clock tonight.
100. Australia
Right then.
require 119.
By my reckoning, they've had about 800 plus finishes so far. Unlucky. Unlucky. This could be a pivotal point, Johnny.
Yes, I think you're
35.
right. It could be indeed. As we watch him split 35, that leaves 32, but this is a
87.
must go at least the bull here.
Wales
Preferably
require 84.
treble 20, double 12, 2 darts at the double, but
Here we go. 14 and the bull for 4-2. On the way!
59. Australia require
almost
32.
in there in response to that disappointment from Bates. Being so close matters not. It means Nicholson has a
Hands on
the
the
chance
sixth leg.
to level up at 3-all. We're going to see some game here.
7th leg.
Wow,
Wales
what a
to Rofest.
pictorial phantasmagoria that was. 2 sick as parrots. 2 happy as sandpipers. We saw the
100.
emotion there. Game level. What a turning point that might be.
Yes, so close to the bull, Barry Yates. In reality, 84,
100.
you need the treble, have a 2 darts at a double. But the bull does offer itself, and as Whitlock has shown on a number of occasions today, and Bates in the past, I'm sure a number of times, it's
100.
gettable.
Got a bit snatchy with that last visit there. As Paul looks like a student of ballistic dynamics at the University of Newcastle.
96.
Where he originally came from. Newcastle Tyneside, moved to Australia. Was their number one, very sharpish after that. That one in.
Yes, it is.
58.
It gets. Oh, obviously not.
Anticipatory tension in the crowd and in the commentary box. Nice lie for the
58.
60, should have taken that. The Welsh should be at the double first. Remember, if the Welsh win this, they get 2 points and only have a sudden death single leg.
137, please.
That's a
Don't
giant
call out
step
while
towards
the
winning
players are
this
trying.
particular leg. Wonderful retort there from Bates, and they could go 4-3 up here if their finishing is as effective as their scoring's been in this leg.
46. Wales require 106.
Take the lead once again. Haven't said the early running. Treble 18's handy. Just the wrong side of the wire.
54.
Well, it's Simon Whitlock throwing at 201, wanting to leave Nicholson handy. Ironically, Sid, it's 3-1 here to Australia, but
100.
the very first game went to Wales.
Wales require
6-5
52.
Mark Webster. And as we recall, tops here for Barry Bates. Yes, he's got it. 4-3 ahead. But we remember Paul Nicholson, 110, did have a dart at a double to win that game. And had he hit it, this would have been probably not necessary.
And the secret of winning darts is to let the tungsten tide, the water, under the bridge. Forget it. You've got to forget misses. Unless you take home a trophy and get it to polish it. Here we go then. 9 darter. Possible. It's a great line now, but it's got to be a smidgen down. Bad second shot.
85.
Yes, he rectified it with the third, but I agree. I think he knew he had to come under and therefore threw it, if anything, too lightly. And
42.
well, he's at the moment blowing hot and cold, Bates. Brilliant darts, but then not quite so brilliant.
The Thunder from down under, seeking plunder in the World Cup here in the northeast of
97.
England. Wow. The only Mackham in a daft hat.
99.
I'm afraid of the Mackhams.
Australia require 142.
Here we go then. For the parity, Johnny.
Well, 68 scored, 74 left, 60
82.
left now. With Nicholson, one of the only player I think who goes for 142 that way. Nothing wrong with it. If he hits it, fine.
He's like a crackhead with a wobbly leg. Crackhead being a Geordie
121.
stool. He actually
Australia
got a break
requires
back leg.
60.
Thought it was got to be broken. Got to get through the flight. Hence, off 3 feet to his left to come right. Still a chance. Half an inch below the marker.
Games from the
No!
flag to Australia.
Well,
Nine
sometimes
flag,
Sid, the
Wales
170
to
checkouts and the
Rover.
164 checkouts are spectacular, of course. But sometimes they're absolutely necessary, but sometimes one dart like that at double top can matter. But what a way to hit back. Webster, former world champ with the BDO, shows that he has what it takes to.
Satisfied?
140.
Yes, what it takes to let the arrows fly. Pop singing was never one of my strong points. Oh, tungsten flinging. Oh, snatchy there.
60.
Well, what? Ooh, 100% good effort by the captain. Then Barry made a bit of an unblitz about it. Struck back and forward.
96.
Here come the Welsh again. Oh, he is in the zone. It's a beautiful life for more.
100.
Well, the ton, it does give them a lead of 104, but this is where a Whitlock big score. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Advantage Wales.
47.
Well, might stick at me, Geordie
161.
Long Tongue. Looking like we might be having that sudden death leg, folks. But he's patchy.
55.
And the former world champion is like a seamstress with a fast needle. The Welsh, unbalanced, but Webster's form could carry the day. Possibly.
136.
Gotta say, that's
Wales
wonderful
require
throwing from
106.
Nicholson. After that 55 from Bates, I think he smelt the opportunity. And now double 16 here. Oh, fabulous start!
Is it ever?
To Wales.
Is it ever? Here we go then, ain't no crowd really giving it big legs.
Game on.
Well, if Wales get a slight intake of breath, because
140.
lose this leg, they lose the darts in the decider. But then we'll have a second decider.
Absolutely,
One leg.
absolutely. But they've got that comfort of knowing that, because it was
81.
Australia who actually started this match. And if every leg had gone with throw, then they would be holding the advantage. At the moment, yes, it's Australia throwing first in this leg, but if it does go to the decider, Wales will have that advantage. If it doesn't, it's because Wales will have won anyway.
Blocks the bed, comes for cover. Thrown too fast, snatchy, doesn't trust his.
58.
Don't trust his arm.
At the moment, Sid, I've got to say, Barry Bates is struggling.
Yeah.
Hasn't hit a big score. Webster pulled him through that last leg with a 180 and a 106 finish.
60.
But it takes two to make a team.
He can't afford a visit like that
97.
by him. Nicholson loses the weight. Loses the weight again to the bed.
58.
Sloppy visits. Only adjective I could think of. Right now, the Nicholson and Bates above below par for their
45.
last three visits.
Australia require
Bates
160.
especially really struggling now and got to somehow find it again. Whitlock 160, not under pressure to get it, of course he can't now, but he wanted to leave a ton, wanted to leave 60, but he's left a ton anyway.
A skipper has got to get two big trebles. Very good. Just pulled the dart. Still 3/4 of the bed. Oh, that's
85.
right.
Yeah, went for the left of the target, went too far left, so 100 here for Nicholson for 5 apiece. And tops he wants Wales 5, Australia 5.
11th
All
leg. Wales
on
to
this leg. If Wales win it, they go into a sudden death. It'll be 3 points each in the main score. Yes.
What a turn in front of the ex-world champ! Because if they keep going like this, we got an amazing. We'll have a sudden death leg if the Welsh keep this up. What
43.
a match. Barry's got to find his form now. He's had 4 bad visits. Has to duck under the marker. He's still sludging.
60.
Yeah, 60. Hasn't hit a ton now for about 7 visits. And that means that all the more pressure is on Webster to perform. In fairness to him, he has been doing. Playing the captain's innings all right.
Absolutely Straussian performance by this lad. Blocked the bed. Beautiful darts, one more like that to the left.
100.
Only 100. But Johnny, how important is that?
I would say he's cooking up a little belter here, Sid.
Cooking up a little belter. If you're in Australia, it means cooking up a little belter. That's a little monster. Get the crowd on their feet.
161.
Yeah, superb stuff.
Champion, this is it. To win this game and take us to the decided
121.
leg. He's left He is laid up. He's laid up in golfing terms.
And for once, a real contribution from Barry Bates means that Mark Webster, captain of Wales, Sid, has every chance here to win the points.
And takes to a sudden death leg. Wants tens. Still a dart. Got to go a quarter of an inch left. On the wire.
Two match points gone astray. Now, time for a big check out if ever there was.
It'll book their place in the final. No, it's nice, but it ain't enough. 100. Right. To take us to the sudden death decided leg. This for 2 points. And a man who's been throwing patchy double 10. Got to go across, mile away from. Oh, pulled it. Could have thrown the match.
Feeling the pressure, set it up nicely before, but that a rarity 56. In recent legs for Bates, and now Nicholson for 56 and a 6-5 victory. Tops!
A mile away. Tens! 36. Oh, he blew it, he bottled it! 2 awful darts!
I think you're right. 20. I think we saw both Bates and Nicholson bottle it. 5 all, 20 apiece needed.
He hasn't been bottling much. Here we surely will go! Covers! People in Spain! We are now going to have a single sudden death leg.
There'll be one sudden death leg.
Wales winning 6-5, 3 points each in the score. They're going to throw for ball to see who's going to throw first in this one sudden death leg. So Sid, it's for the ball.
Captains to throw. And the highest ranking points. He'll take it out because it's in the bull area. He doesn't match it. Vantage.
Australia to
if we're talking tennis, Code Euros wall. Vantage has 1 leg to get into the final against the Dutch.
Well, it's rather appropriate that Simon Whitlock should hit the ball and give his side the start, and then start with a maximum. The bullseye to get the start. 180 at the start. What a player Whitlock is.
I've just pointed the fire extinguisher. John wins tonsils, but it's that good. Imagine if they could win it with a 9-darter. Well, imagination does make facile fools of us all. But that's a great treble. Great treble. 1 treble. I just make the difference. He's been through and patchy. That's patchy. Brilliant! What a time to be unpatchy. Sorry, I'm running out of adjectives.
You're right, Sid, yeah. And Bates bringing out the best in himself in crucial circumstances.
81.
Only 81. 156, 221. Could go either way.
The captain once again shows his mettle. And the name of that medal is tungsten.
105.
Just missed the bull.
Australia require 156.
Right then. Is to go into our final against the Dutch. A big groan.
95.
That doesn't help things.
Wales require 116.
The match in the place in the final, John.
Yes, Barry Bates gets the triple 20. 56 left. Tops this for the Welsh to go into the final. Barry Bates producing when he really had to. The Welsh lads will beat the Dutch.
They'll be dancing in the valleys. They'll be singing in Swansea. They'll be going crackers in Cardiff as the Welshmen do it with the 100th blood shot. I do